So it looks like Microsoft is planning to release a new Xbox hardware this May. Let's look into this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So yes, you have heard that right. Sounds like Microsoft is planning a new piece of hardware for this year. This time around, it's all about the next-gen Xbox controller. You may have heard something about it already. There was a big leak last year talking about the Xbox Series X console refresh, but also a new controller, not Elite controller, not Xbox Elite controller, a totally different controller, of course, right? And this information this time around is courtesy of Idle Sloth and really Tom Warren that actually spoke about it during the a podcast, Xbox Era podcast. So you will find all the links in the description below. And this is the actual tweet. I know it's over a week old, but like I said in my previous videos, I was quite busy with a lot of things. Winter holidays here in Poland. And Tom Warren says the new Xbox controller is supposed to be announced in May ahead of June showcase. That was in the FCC doc leak, and I don't believe that has changed. Now, the reason he's talking about that he don't believe that has changed, because there were also a lot of, information, rumors, leaks, I guess, after the FTC leak that suggested that plans for Xbox Series X refresh has changed, and that refresh may not happen. But it sounds like even though the Xbox Series X refresh may not happen, the actual controller refresh may actually happen. Now, whether that's going to be a sort of a new controller that you can buy, or maybe they will start adding the new controller with all the future consoles, I don't know. We will have to wait and see, but it's actually good to hear. Now, as a reminder, for those of you that don't remember that leak, this is one of the slides from the leak. So this is the new controller. Its called name is Siebel. And it's a new Xbox controller, the world's best controller, now playing on screen near you. And it has some unique features, like Play Anywhere, so it will have Xbox Wireless 2, Direct to Cloud, and Bluetooth 5.2, so better connectivity. But I think this is very important, Direct to Cloud. So using a wireless connection, you will be able to play games directly connecting to cloud. Now, obviously, this is for those of you that will be using game streaming, right? Whether that's on a laptop or a TV or something. I would imagine that this is going to be great fit for TV users. Xbox streaming basically to Samsung TV or any other TV, because when you have a controller that connects to a TV or a console or a laptop, and then the signal from the controller, the input from the controller goes to the laptop, that it gets processed and then send it out to the cloud. It takes time. That means input lag, right? Now, if it connects directly to the cloud, it's much better. So less lag, right? So that's the main idea, and I think it's a similar idea that pretty much the same idea that Stadia introduced a couple of years ago, if you remember. Also, there's some other stuff, like obviously haptic feedback. So this is Phil Spencer did say that he likes the haptic feedback that is in PlayStation 5 controller. So it looks like we're going to get same or similar things. They talk about precision feedback, haptic feedback, VCA haptics double as speakers, accelerometer, quiet buttons and thumbstick. They talk about sustainability. They will be able to you will be able to repair the controller. That's great. I mean, the more repairable kind of parts, the better, because I've got like at least two controllers that have small issues. They're not all bad, so if I were able to replace some of the parts and still use them, that would be great. I would save a lot of money, but I can't, because it's not really repairable that much unless you use soldering and that kind of stuff. But I don't want to get into that really, right? They talk about durability and reliability. It's pretty much the same controller with some extra features, basically, right? I wouldn't really look at the actual color scheme that much over here. That may change, of course. So this is interesting thing, because I think this controller, except the fact, on top of the fact that it comes with haptic feedback. So something that some people actually requested on Xbox 2, and looks like Microsoft is actually quite happy with. Not really happy with the fact the PlayStation has it, but I guess they think that it actually makes a difference. Let's face it, PlayStation haptic feedback actually is being used by many developers, because a lot of people, including myself, we were all wondering whether these new features in the PlayStation 5 controller will be actually properly used in games, and apparently many games actually do use it and people actually like it. Now apparently it's coming to Xbox. Not sure about the price. I would imagine it probably would be a little bit more expensive, but I think the biggest change over here is the direct to cloud connection using Xbox Wireless, right? So it makes sense. They want to go big on cloud, and so this controller is not even about like Xbox console per se. It's not really for, it obviously it is for Xbox console too, but I think the main the biggest thing here is that you will get that direct connection to the cloud, right? How that's really going to work, and it should improve the connectivity and lag, right? So hopefully it will work. I'll be curious to see the comparisons between like a regular controller that you connect to your TV or laptop or computer and then stream. So we'll see. But anyway, guys, new year, new Xbox hardware. I'm still wondering if the actual Xbox refresh is coming. I would imagine that if it did, Tom Warren would mention something about that. So it seems like if you actually look at his, what he said over here, he's really saying that, and he says that was in the FTC leak, and I don't believe that has changed, right? So I think that that particular controller, that particular piece of hardware, but sounds like the Xbox refresh plans have changed. But again, who knows? We'll have to wait and see if that materializes, right? So anyway, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.